asked Tom. "Look!" shouted the thief. Then he lowered his voice again so that he would not wake the household. "Look! Just get on with it. It'll be getting late soon." And he lifted Tom onto the windowsill. "No," whispered the thief. "You know what to do, so get on with it." And Tom shouted back in his loudest voice, "What would you like me to hand down first?" whispered the thief anxiously. "You'll wake up the household." "What did you say?" whispered the thief, and he began to jump up and down in a fury. "Stop wasting time. Just hand me any soul money you can find," cried the thief, trying to keep his voice down. "But hurry!" "All right," shouted Tom. "I'm going!" And he slipped through the bars of the window and jumped down into the scullery. It was very dark inside. He crashed into a pail. Then he stumbled into the broom cupboard and landed in a stack of jam jars. The parson's cook, who was asleep in the next room, awoke with a start. "Ah, who are?" she cried. Afraid that she could hear mice, she took up a rolling pin and tiptoed into the scullery. The thief was jumping up and down with rage. "Come out here, you horrid mice," she screamed. "Come out at once." The thief heard the cook screaming and ran off and wasn't seen again in the village for many years. The cook searched in every corner, under the table and the cupboards, but Tom was hiding behind the coal scuttle. Hearing all the clatter, the parson came down in his nightshirt. "My good woman, what has been transpiring?" he asked. "Oh, Reverend," simpered the cook, "I heard mice in the scullery." No, said the parson. "Let us not immediately suppose that all the sounds of the night may be attributed to the activities of one of God's less noble creatures." "But I heard them, Reverend," whined the cook, "with my own ears." No, said the parson. "My good woman, I beg you to put down that instrument of violence and return to your slumber." "But Reverend, they're in here, honest." "Sometimes in the dead of night it is not unusual, indeed it is relatively frequent, that we find ourselves imagining all kinds of phenomena, which when daylight returns and trickles through our curtains, we realize how foolish we have been." "Listen, ducks," said the cook, quite forgetting herself. "If you're not going to do anything, I am." The parson coughed. "I think I may have a solution." "Oh, yes," said the cook. "What's that?" "If one were to open the kitchen door and leave it ajar, any vermin here present would be free to escape." So the cook opened the door and crept back to bed. And the parson, unable to get back to sleep, went to his study to write a sermon. When all was quiet, Tom Thumb tiptoed out from behind the coal scuttle and left through the open door. It was still dark outside, so Tom went into a shed where the parson kept his cow. "Hello,"